Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the bonus of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there onto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show. I don't want, this is an ongoing thing right now. As you can see, the main shooting spree, what we know so far. And I was just watching a little bit on Fox. And one of the guests, I guess, good guess, I guess, had made a statement, and when he made his statement was, we got to find out who the person's family is, what triggered him to do that, and maybe he could come in peace. I'm like, damn, that was a Jake. That talk wouldn't be there. That talk wouldn't be there at all. But this is just nothing but a distraction after a distraction after a distraction. And our brother had posted on one of the YouTube things and how everybody forgot about the Maui situation. Let's remind ourselves what happened in the Maui situation. A section where the poor of the people, there wasn't that poor, but it was poor compared to the other people. Well, their whole entire section got burnt up. That wasn't a natural fire. All right. That took place. What else took place? Well, they wanted to talk. There was a lot of lawsuits for the C-19, which they try to bring back. What else is the other thing that is going on? A lot of major corporations are shutting down. All right, closing. No, nobody's talking about that. So there's the Hunter Biden situation. Nobody's talking about that anymore. So there's like countless other sub things. I'm going back a little bit. I'll say a month ago, like 1,000 kids in Ohio came out missing. So you see the trend that goes on with America is whatever's hot for the moment gets front page, and that's always going to be broadcast. But all the underlining stories or subjects, it's just forgotten. You know, it just be forgotten. And I guess with the whole Palestinian and Israel stuff is people not buying it. Because I don't even see the commercials on YouTube like they once was. All right? People are not buying the shit that they selling. So they got to go back to the drawing board. And that drawing board is shit like this. Now, there's going to be a couple of days and they're going to talk about, we got to do more with the guns and so forth. But all this is distractions after distractions after distraction. We live in a time of great, absolutely great deception at the most highest level that is possible. All right, because at the highest level, the truth is being sprung out. So these devils are doing all that they can to keep the people distracted and more things. That's why the sports soon is going to be more tighter games, going to be more great games, more talked about. All right. While you go to the supermarket, gas prices are going up. To go to the supermarket, food is sky high, and it's just going to keep going up. The gas prices are going down, so you have nothing to worry about, so they say. But some other shit is going on. And part of that is that CBDC. All right. Which the video, I'm going to put two videos together with this ish and the CBDC, which they're not talking about because people are distracted. The holiday season is coming, and they don't want people to be worried about certain things. And you got the BRICS nations that made deals with one another, so that way they could literally eliminate the dollar. So there's a lot of things that are going on. All right, there's a lot of things, and keep your eye on the swivel because these things are happening. First Corinthians, Second Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices." And the devices is what? Planning, plotting. All right, the things that he wants you to see, and the things that you don't see. And what's the things that we don't see is at an all-time high. The things that we do see. This is masterful plan. This never changed. It's always been the same. All right. And you have a lot of agents. You have a lot of people that's out there. Matter of fact, since I said the agent word, it says 2 Corinthians 11:13. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Yahushua. Right? And what does apostles mean? It means sent away. Men that were sent away. Not in the same region. They were prophets that were sent away. And we all have been sent away. We're not in our homeland. All right? So you got this clown. What is his name? Is the guy from One Body. Apostle Torah took the clip when he said that Hitler was a black man. So you got a lot of seducing spirits, a lot of false accusations, a lot of look, man. There's gonna be a lot of truth, but there's gonna be a shitload of lies that's at its all-time highest. And you have a lot of people that's playing both roles. So we gotta keep our eye out. We gotta keep a sharp eye out. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. So you have a lot of people out there that's playing a role, playing acting. All right, you have a lot of actors. I remember Apostle Torah said it, and that shit still to this day. Everything is a psyop. Don't believe your eyes when it comes down to this, man. Everything is a psyop. Everything is false. All right, what they selling the people is whatever they want to sell for the moment to keep people distracted. All right. The truth is bothering them. They're not sleeping well. So they have to infiltrate. They have to do certain things to keep people distracted. The greatest tool that the devil have is deception. Once his deception spells goes away, he's left to be carnal, which he have no problem doing. But then he has to fight people one-on-one. All right? And he know he could lose, so he has to make it a way where they take away people's what's the scripture coming in my mind right now? Something that stronghold. We tried the stronghold. The scripture that came in my mind, Slakia. No, not stronghold. Okay, it might be this one. That's in Luke, right? Luke 11 and I say 20. I start at 20. But if I, with the finger of the Most High, cast out devils, no doubt the kingdom of the Most High is come upon you. When a strong man armed keepeth his palace, his goods are in peace. So what's this considered to be a strong man? Somebody that could defend themselves. This is why the old Wild West and people, you go into somebody's property, they have the right to shoot your ass. All right. So that once you have the right, once you could defend yourself, Nobody's gonna stand a chance. So what they're doing is they literally trying to take away. They're trying to take away the guns from the people. They're trying to take away the only means of protecting oneself while crime is at an all-time high. All right. So they want to take away vigilantism. Vigilantes. The best movie I could think of is Death Wish. So they're trying to prevent that, but really they're trying to prevent people defending themselves. All right. Because they don't want your things to be good and peace. Because they want to take it. This is who walks around with a fucking rifle? Let's be real. And start shooting people. I don't give a damn how much mad a person is during the day. When a person is upset, they don't say, you know what? Let me go take my gun and start shooting people. You may say it, but you're not going to do it because you won't go that far. People understand the consequences behind everything. But there's a lot of spirits and a lot of actors out there that's trying to prevent certain things. It says, but when the strong man, then he shall come. When a stronger than he shall come upon him and overcome him, he taketh from him all his armor wherein he trusted and divided spoils. So you're gonna, if somebody that has more guns, because it doesn't matter how much guns people carry or whatever they do, none of that shit matters. Because the government is stronger. They just don't want more people to have the ability to protect themselves. It says, he that is not with me is against me. And he that is gathered not with me scattereth. Was I going to something else? Another scripture comes to mind. Where is it? Where's my Apocrypha? Go to Sirach 18:1. It says 18:1, 8:1. Strive not with a mighty man, lest thou shalt fall into his hands. Be not at variance with a rich man, lest he overweigh thee. For gold destroyeth many, and pervert the heart of kings. Strive not with a man that is full of tongue, and heap not wood upon his fire. So going back and forth, debatings and so forth, there's certain things that people supposed to do. Common sense factor should kick in, but the majority of people don't have common sense. Okay? Somebody that's more mighty than you, you don't try to fight. All right? You don't do that. But we live in a society where people believe whatever the nonsense that's being broadcast. So people are going to lose the little safety that they do have because the stupidity that they follow. Now, with all these things that's being broadcast and being seen, does anything change afterwards? Oh yeah, they pass a lot of laws where people don't even know that they're passing. And with all these laws being passed, it's going to take the rights away from the people. Okay, it says Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. So what we're seeing for the past 2 decades, after 9/11, more and more unrighteous decrees have been passed, and a lot of people have not known. So what's going to end up happening is all those things are going to come to fruition, and all the so-called rights that people thought they had is going to be thrown away. Okay? It's going to be thrown away. So we in that time, man. We in that time. Real quick. Micah 2. Woe to them that devises iniquity, which is what? Sin multiplied and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. Because what you just had, the government just added a speaker to the house. Finally, they got a speaker for the house. Okay, both sides of the aisle, like they'll say, are pro small hatters. All right. So, with all this stuff that's happening, and Biden already stated that he's gonna ask Congress. So you gotta really think about things. He's going to ask Congress for what? For $100 billion. To do what? To support that land and to support Ukraine. One failed war, right? So the people, when they see when you go to the groceries and you see certain things and you're getting upset, people getting really upset. So they're pushing people to a breaking point, but nobody's really breaking. So what they have to do, they have to fabricate something. And once that fabrication becomes public, then they could write these unrighteous decrees, because it's all part of their plan. They want to unarm their citizens by any means necessary. And all they gotta say is, "Oh, you see this happen," and you're gonna watch one of CNN, Fox, whatever, and they're gonna show you all the active shooting, the babies, this, that, to the third. And while everybody's looking at one direction, they passing unlawful laws to something else to push more money into that war, which, once again, I said it earlier, a lot of people became numb to the fact. They're making hip. A lot of people have been openly speaking against this invasion that's taking place. A lot of people has not supported like they thought they would. So they have to throw out another monkey wrench. So this devil is just full of distractions, man. He's full of it. He's just full of lies and deception. Okay? Because ultimately he's going to come down, which I'm going to end it off on this. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So all this is going to lead to that momentary great wrath that's coming. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation. Shalom.